Hi, welcome to this energizing session. I thought this would be a great session to just start off the day. So if you want to start your day with lots of energy and intention, then this will be the class for you. So we're going to begin in standing with the mat directly out in front, arms down by our sides. And we'll just begin with the eyes closed. And as you allow your feet to just settle into the floor, begin by setting your intention for the day. What you want to achieve from your day. And as you set those gentle intentions, take a longer and a slower breath in through the nose. And then as you exhale, bring your arms forward and up, taking your eyes up towards the ceiling. And then from here, inhale, bring your arms all the way back down by your side. And then we'll go again, inhaling, exhaling, arms up, look up, inhale, arms down and round. One more time, arms come up, arms come out. And this time as the arms come down by your side, we start to nod the head, rolling down through the spine. Sending the top of your head forward, softening the knees where you need to. Breathing in, and then exhaling, starting to restep. Rolling your pelvis back over your thigh bones, your front hips are reaching up. You reset your shoulders and your head, the arms come back up towards the ceiling. Eye gaze looks up, arms come to the ceiling, thumbs lead, and then the arms sweep out to the sides. The head begins to nod, and we roll back down through the spine again, pouring the ribs, the shoulders, and the head forward. Imagine the top of your head was a pail full of water, and you're spilling the water onto your mat. Breathing in when you get there. Breathing out to roll back up again. Pelvis over thighs, ribs, shoulders, head, arms come up. Bringing the back of your heart area forward, circle the arms, soften the chest, roll all the way back down. Inhaling while you're here, exhaling, restacking, arms come up, open the chest, look up, circle the arms, rolling down, pouring the head forward. And as you come forward, soften off through your knees and then help yourself onto your mat on your hands and knees. Bringing your hands under your shoulders and your knees underneath your hips. From there, we're going to start to send the tailbone down, rounding the spine like a cat, creating a wave from your tail through to your head, rippling through. Leave your head where it is. Now unfold, rippling the tailbone up, moving through your lower ribs, your upper ribs, your chest, your eye gaze looking forward. Imagine you're bringing the back of your heart area through your chest. Now send your tailbone down, ripple all the way through like you're creating a wave. Tailbone lifts, ribs move. Imagine you're widening the smile across your collarbones, look forward. Now ripple your tailbone, upper back ribs, eye gaze towards the thighs. Tailbone lifts, breastbone forward, eye gaze forward. Now going back to your cat. And as you come back to your cat, push into the floor with your hands. Bring your sit bones towards your heels. Bring your elbows and your forearms onto the floor. Now start to roll your shoulders. Bring your chest and your eyes forward. Pull on the mat, swoop forward through your arms, push into your hands. Keep sending your chest up. Send your tailbone back down, find your cat. And then press back, going into your moving cat. Deepening the curve of your spine as you sit back. Widen the base of your pelvis, elbows come down, spread the fingers. Send your chest forward before you swoop forward. Now pull on the skin of your mat, come forward. Imagine a lovely warm sunny day like today as you're moving. Sending the back of your waistband back. Elbows, forearms come down. Chest comes forward, look forward. And then send the tailbone back down again. And we'll do this one more time. Coming back towards the heels, elbows and forearms come down, swooping forward. lifting the chest up. Last time as we go back. And then as we come back, we're going to stay back, leaving the left arm long along the mat. Take your right arm, bring it underneath your left arm, palm of the right hand faces up towards the ceiling. Rest your head on the inner right arm, and then breathe into the space around your right ribs and your right shoulder. Bring your right hand back. Take your left hand underneath your right, palm of the left hand facing up. Rest your head on your inner left arm. As it presses slightly into the arm, breathe into the space around your left shoulder. Now bring your left arm all the way back. Walk forward on your mat a little bit now, so that you've got some space behind you. And then slide the right leg back behind you. Curl the toes under, so tuck the toes under of your right foot. Reach along through your inner right thigh, and then through the inside edge of your right foot, pressing your right heel back. And then keep the toes tucked under, and then start to go towards the toes. So you get a little stretch in your toes here. And then press back again. Use your hands to push into the floor. And then roll under, lifting the arch. And then press back. Now bring your right knee underneath you. Slide your left leg back. Tuck the toes under, and again, reach long through the inner seam of your left leg, through the inner arch of your foot. Pressing back. Roll towards the toes, keeping them tucked under, and then press back again. One more. And then now bring that leg back underneath you. So from here, take your right leg out to your right. Have the toes of your right foot facing forward in the same direction as your fingers. Press into your left hand and start to turn and open towards your right. Look up towards the ceiling. Imagine your right arm reaching up to the right, to the ceiling, your left arm pressing the ground away. And then turn, bring your arm through and look around. Now press around, go around towards your right, look up. Now rotate your ribs around and look around to your left. So you're just rotating your ribs, it's only small, not going into the full thread the needle. Last time as you go around towards your left. Looking back up. Bring your right hand underneath you and your right leg underneath you. And then send your left leg out to your left, turning the toes in the same direction as your fingers. Press into your right arm, open, rotate around towards your left. Now turn, bring your right ribs around, look around towards your opposite direction, and then open. Look around. Notice how your ribs are facing the left wall, and when you turn, your chest and your ribs are facing the right wall. One more in either direction, keeping it going. And then now bring your hand back underneath you, bring your left knee underneath you as well. Have your hands slightly in front of your shoulders now. So from here, we're going to hinge directly back. We're not changing the shape of the spine. We're just creating a deep crease into the front of the hips. Now spring forward with energy and then push back. The hands might need to play around a little bit here as well. So if you need a little bit more hands forward, feel free to if you feel any compression in your wrists. Sometimes you don't know until you move. So now start to imagine your sacrum coming forward. So the sacrum is at the back of your pelvis, just above your tailbone. Bring it forward and then lift up. So it's like you're lifting your front hips up like you've got really big high-waisted pants on, and then press back. Your eyes are looking directly forward towards the wall in front of you. Be careful you're not doing this. We're not compressing the back of the neck. Inhaling back. Exhaling forward. Your front ribs are still staying as part of you. So the front ribs are still connecting into the back ribs. You've got a deep connection that runs from your pubic bone up towards your chest. One more time. And then come all the way back. Sit back and then have your hands come underneath your feet, bringing your head onto the mat. Pop a little block underneath you as well. And if it's not right for you to be in a deep crease in your knees, you can sit and hug the legs instead. Stay here for one more of your breaths. And then slide the hands out from the front of your feet. And then bring yourself back to your all fours position with your hands under your shoulders, with enough space behind you to send your legs back behind you without slipping. Slide your right leg back behind you, tucking the toes under of your right foot. Press into your right foot to let your left leg join so you have your plank position. From your plank position, lift up to an inverted V. Bring your hands just a little bit closer towards you. Now rise up onto the balls of your feet and start to imagine that ripple from your tailbone all the way through to your head. From there, now ripple back, bring your chin to your chest, lift your back ribs up towards the ceiling, release your heels towards the floor, lift your heels up right to the balls of the feet, travel forward, pelvis starts to come down, shoulders go over hands, back of the neck is long, eye gaze looks in, upper back lifts up, lower ribs, heels release down, balls of the feet push, heels lift, pelvis, shoulders, head. This time in your inverted V, stay there. Roll in the head, lift your pelvis, release your heels, and then walk your feet all the way back. Not your feet, your hands. Walk your hands back towards your feet. Stay here for a moment. Have a deep breath in. Press into your feet. Roll all the way up to stand. Restack your spine. Bring your arms up. Look up. Circle your arms out and round. 2 more inhaling, arms up. Exhaling. And 1 more time. Well done. I hope that helped you set your positive intentions for your day, and I'll see you again soon.